Hola amigos, amigas y terrestres de pasar al mundo. Esto es amigo Paco. Buenos noches. Hey everybody, we're getting a few things ready. Hold on un momento and we'll be right there with you. We're just trying to get a few things resolved on our side and get some everybody in there. So yeah, we'll see what's going on. Be right back.
Hello.
Better?
Howdy.
Eh,
Yeah, that's. What the? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, my
Mute.
my headphones keep disconnecting and reconnecting and then disconnecting and reconnecting. Well, as I've been trying to say, thinking that I am saying it, I am running just a little bit behind. Work ran late, so.
That shit happens. Oh god.
Oh boy,
I know what
brace
it's gonna
yourself.
be. Oh shit. Let me see if I can find something for my dude. Put me on the spot here.
good. Or you could do memes. That's also an option. That's always an option. Oh, you know what? You could do like audience chooses. Like ask your Twitch chat what picture best represents your friends. Oh no.
Nope,
You could
she
Yeah.
do
will not.
a picture of
What
snakes.
best represents a snake? I'm gonna say a mouse.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
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 You see?
I missed my calling as like a 50s like supervillain.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. Oh man. Aqua Capone. You know what? If I had been a boy, my parents were planning on Anthony. I could have been Tony.
Hey Tony!
I
Hey,
could have been.
Tony.
Oh no, but
Uh, 15% more jank, right? Or less jank?
oh man.
Okay.
90% jank.
Look, yeah.
I wonder if the jank
Sounds
is
perfect.
mutually exclusive per each thing. Oh man. Oh, there we go.
I'm almost there. Yeah.
I don't have much in the way of pictures, but I've got this for some reason. have no idea.
I mean, you could. You could be. However, comma, I've definitely seen people do worse and get away with it and still be monetized.
I've also
Oh
got
boy.
this. I'm not saying do or don't, but
I have no
Did
idea
any
what it
did
is.
did everybody get into the roll 20?
roll 20.
Yes.
Yes, that's the thing. I should do that.
There should be a
I
link
only
in
see
the.
lemons in the roll 20. You say it myself.
He, Paco posted a link for it. Also, or not Paco, Storm posted a link for it, but Paco, can you send Wallace a link to the D&D Beyond Roll20 expansion thingy?
The what?
It's like a
Beyond
browser
20.
extension. It allows D&D Beyond to interact with stuff like Roll20 for the rolls.
I'm gonna have to load up Discord on my computer.
Beyond.
I'm a filthy mobile user.
I could have. Good.
What the heck is going on? Oh, I'm pulling up two screens. That's why.
I think Clever died before she could tell you whatever that thing was.
Oh no.
I need like another table. My desk is too full. And Discord is updating. All right, I see how it's gonna be.
Yep.
Oh
98%
boy.
more jank.
It's okay. This is the Discord updates where we just update our software. Ooh, I have Windows updates available, guys. Do you guys want me to restart it? And then we compare the percentage? Oh
Oh
no.
yeah, software update stream.
Let's just do it right now. Why not? Why not?
She forgot.
Oh. Oh dear. She doesn't want to tell you. She just wants you to know that she has an important thing to tell you. Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh no. The prophecy cannot yet be completed. You have not proven worthy to be told of your destiny.
You're gonna need a
Okay.
time dilator for that.
Oh dear.
So who was sending me a what now? Ah, I see it.
Beyond 20. It's in the general chat of the server.
Doodly?
Don't tell lies. It's not nice. Tell
I
me
mean, you could.
lies. Tell me lies. Too old. We aged ourselves with that song, Paco.
Okay, I got the thing.
The
Now,
80s
how do I use it?
Solid dong.
What?
Sure, that
this
works.
is Zach.
Great.
Oh yeah, my contribution.
No, I don't think so.
I was just about to ask if Joe was in the game.
No, that's a secret tool that we will use later.
Oh, crime is my least favorite thing.
Crime? I like crime.
Crime? No, we need to stop crime. No. Oh man. Oh, that snake's picture. It's a picture of Snake. I just like switched over to that tab. Like, oh, I see. I see. Surprise.
Perfect.
Please look at the features and traits panel on your D&D Beyond character sheet.
Maybe. Yeah, one sec. See.
You will never have
Where
a
are we? Where
non-gen.
are we at? Where are we? Where are we playing? Are we still on D&D?
Yeah. You load up both? I think.
Oh.
Okay. So I've got Roll20. I got the Beyond 20 thing. What do I got to do? What are we doing here?
What
If you
are
pull
we
up your
doing
character
here?
sheet and go beyond.
I've got the character sheet up.
Okay, then whenever you click on a skill or an ability or whatever, it'll send it directly to Roll20. If you're in Roll20.
I am, but do I need to launch the game or?
Yeah. Go ahead and launch the game. Here you go, Paco.
There we go. Have no fear. I am here.
Hmm? Oh. Oh no.
It wants to use my HTC Vive. Ooh.
What did you do?
It's what you didn't do.
That scan's more likely, actually.
Oh no.
Hey, my luck ain't half bad today.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Cotter.
Hello. Hmm. Is there a pupper? It could be a pupper.
Yes. They're
Ooh.
jealous
Sounded
of
like a
each
squeaky
other and
toy, to
they're
be honest.
trying to battle.
Oh, it could be a squeaky voice. Well,
Okay. Right.
Yep, get all them crits out nice and early. Get them out early. Exploding dice.
oh. Okay.
No.
Okay.
It's them
So-
exploding dice, please.
So my 8 strength means I roll 8d6 to determine. Oh, and just add them all together, and that no. I feel like if I actually rolled according to Shadowrun rules, I would be rolling less than what I needed. Oh man. We do, but someone else is GMing because that is the hardest game to GM, I feel.
Add it to the list.
Oh no. Oh no. Although I actually didn't mind Shadowrun Anarchy, even though it was like a completely different rule system, I didn't mind it. But
Oh, I couldn't figure out why I kept getting an echo. It's because I got the stream volume turned up.
yeah, I was wondering who had that.
That would also be me.
For a while I was like, who's that lady shouting in the background if someone's like
I liked listening to myself talk.
oh yeah. Truly.
All right. So is everybody in? Everybody ready? Everybody good? Everybody in? Everybody
Hope
ready?
so.
Yeah.
As we're gonna
You
get.
good? Oh, is we expecting a full tease tonight?
I'm gonna run and go grab a drink real quick.
Okay.
I just saw Wallace's picture. It's perfect.
And we will also be down a chrono as well, cause work. Yeah, he had to go into work early today. So.
You know, Paco only has room for 4 icons on his stream anyway, so we're probably okay then. Otherwise, we'd have to share like a quarter of the table, and then there'd just be no room to do anything. Oh. No.
Speaking of snacks, I got a ginger ale and some 3D Doritos.
Oh.
3
We're kicking it 1990s style.
Yeah, they're like they're literally just Dorito flavored bugles.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
3D
day.
Doritos. I thought you said 3 Doritos, and I'm like, wow, limited luxury there.
Yeah, I went over and just grabbed 3 Doritos.
So does everybody like the map that I made?
Yes. Resisting urge to write things on a map.
And for point of context, you guys are roughly in that area.
Hmm. Why am I immediately reminded of like the Black Sea? Or is it the Baltic Sea? It's like what is it, like Georgia and Azerbaijan has like a
You're right, the Black Sea.
yeah. Okay.
Where Russia's got all their stranded ships.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, 98% less Jake.
Howdy. That is me.
All right. So does anybody remember what happened last time? Are we good? Are we good to start? Is everybody good? Everybody ready? Everybody ready to start?
Yes.
All right. So who remembers what happens last time?
Okay.
I
After
remember,
some
even though I wasn't
short, exactly. After some short character dialogue in the trenches, Lieutenant Filthies received some orders about some transfers into his unit, including Alec, Gorad, and Solemnas. And they were given a mission, which I don't quite remember the details of that mission. But shortly thereafter, the enemy Ulf Guardian trenches started swarming with people that started charging at us with very brazen confidence. After rallying the troops, a giant man jumped into the trenches and started hurting our allies, and we promptly killed him.
Oh,
there.
for now.
Cue the maniacal laughter.
Oh no, not the maniacal laughter. That's my least favorite laughter. Oh, oh. Oh boy.
You ready? Well, let's suckle.
What?
Night has
Oh.
fallen. It's a typical summer night for the north of Leonia. However, amidst the calm stillness and sereneness of the night, cannon fire and the rhythmic rat tat tat of machine gun fire breaks through the calm. As you all are standing there having just kind of relishing your tiny victory amidst this pure chaos, um, you notice from the left of where that guy jumped into the trench, you see about 5 more pop in. Each clad in heavy and thick iron plates. They quickly hack their way through and start making their way towards you. However, before they're able to reach you, you hear a sharp whistle, and then an immediate just a boom. Everybody, go ahead and make me a dex save.
Why did I roll?
I
The
rolled it
acrobatics there, Papa.
too.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, and that one.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Alec, you rolled twice, so we're gonna go with the 11.
Yeah, I don't know why it rolled twice.
Okay. Okay, so I got a lot of notes here. Hold on a second. Let's see here. You take. Yep, gotta go with that damage.
Hmm.
Apparently, it's gonna roll in suspense. Rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, well that's taking too long. Oh, there it is. Uh,
So,
yes, it is.
Somebody's got hit point blank with a 70 millimeter shell.
hmm.
That is 14 to Gorad and Alec and Slimness.
Yeah. I
And you're
was-
also thrown 5 feet away, and you are prone.
Oh, am I thrown almost back into the tent then? Because I was just standing right in front of it.
Basically. And then you, let's see, and you take an additional. Yeah, you kind of do though. It's the
Wow.
rules.
Oh.
Take an additional 2d4 of force damage.
Hmm.
Nope.
Long range melee.
Slapped you from 50 feet away.
Literally into next week.
Literally.
So as the last thing you see before you kind of get thrown on your back is you see just a blinding flash of orange and white. when you open up your eyes, all you see is just smoke and uh, particles of dust and wood are just maybe. Okay. So as you open up your eyes, your ears are ringing. You can't hear anything going on around you. It takes a second for your eyes to adjust, but when you do, all you see is just white smoke, and you see particles of and bits of dust and wood are just hitting your face from being thrown and landing on your back as a shell exploded. Um, uh, Gorad, it is your turn. All right, give me them perception checks. Yeah, you're just too disoriented right now. As you try to look to see what's going on around you, all you can see is just kind of bare shadows running through the fog. You can hear the faint like shouting, but just barely. Your ears haven't adjusted. They're still ringing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. With that perception, man, you can't really make out. You can see like people laying around. Um, but just their shadows, and you can't really make out who's who and all the chaos. It's all blurry. Ooh. All right. Okay. So that is in my way. Get out of my way. All right. So as the smoke clears, and you're standing there, you're just able to make out a big hulking shape as it charges towards you. Um, let's see here. Yeah, you got a big hulking shape charging towards you, my man.
Hmm.
Um, so let's see here. I need a D20. No, not 3D20, 1D20. Come on, man. Oop. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh, wow. Okay. So no. So as you're standing there, you see this big shape just come charging through the smoke. You you see a flash of a blade as it swipes by your face, but you're able to get up enough reflexes to dodge out of the way just in time as it you feel the wind off of it. Um, no. It's right in front of you, but it made a charging attack basically. It just charged at you and made a swipe.
Little do you know, I live and I die by the flash of the blade.
Oh no. Oh,
Yeah, bad jokes.
I gotta
Immediate
see my.
disadvantage.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm not sure that that's all that we can do real quick. Okay. So as you dodge out of the way of the first swing, it kind of stops mid swing and comes back with a bat slash at you at your abdomen for a 24. Does that hit? Hey, you suffer
We do suffer.
7 points of slashing damage as a blade just kind of uh, cuts across your abdomen area, abdominals. Okay. Okay. So
Foresee.
Gorad spends all of his combat superiority dice in one go.
Oh no.
Okay.
100.
So you're able to just kind of like move back and kind of tighten your abs a little bit to kind of stop slow the blade.
And intimidate your opponent.
What? Sure. It does kind of like stop it for a second. It just kind of like stares at you, and as you get a look at it, you notice that it looks different. Like you can't really place it, but it doesn't look human. Does that make sense? No, or it doesn't look humanoid. In fact, it seems to be made almost entirely out of the iron plates. Um,
I'm goal.
yeah. Very inorganic, organic looking. Does that make sense? And as you gaze at the arm, the blade is attached where a hand would be. So in place of a hand, it's just a sword.
It's like metal baraka.
Okay. Yeah. Um. So let's see here. I'm trying to remember the placement. It was Gorad and Alec were beside each other, right? And
Yeah.
Solemnus was back near
Mhm.
the tent,
Mhm.
probably in the tent now.
Yeah.
And then Sansi and Theron um were just behind you all, right? Gorad.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably. Oh yeah, probably. Um. All right. So yeah, probably should have rolled a 20. Let me just do this on C real quick. Yeah. So Okay. So we'll just put Filties in a bubble then. I won't.
The bubble.
Kind of like yeah. Anybody ever played the new Super Mario World? When you die, you're in a bubble and you're just floating around.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
He's in his
Yeah.
little safety bubble.
So Alec, as you're laying there coming to, you open your eyes just in time to see this big Hulk just slice down at you with his sword. Um, rolling the dice. 17 hit.
Yeah. Dude.
Okay.
Oof.
You take. Where's my six? I guess I could have just put that. It is brutal. And most brutal. You take 9 points of slashing damage as it stabs down.
Okay.
Okay. Piercing damage
Alex
to your
shouts out
shoulder.
in pain and then grasps his sword and casts Hellish Rebuke upon the enemy.
Okay. It's a debt save, right?
Yes, 14 is the save. Let me check if it's for like half damage or not.
Hellish Rebuke never fails.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and roll the damage. If he succeeds, he takes half of it.
Right. Okay. It's 11, so no. Wow.
20 fire
It's-
damage.
25
Woo!
damage. Yeah, so as the blade pierces your shoulder and you shout out, um, the hellish flame just kind of erupts from you. It's enough to kind of force the blade out of your stomach and kind of cause it to stumble back a little bit. You notice now that parts of it are on fire, like at the joints where like the shoulders would be, and at the neck are on fire. Um, Bits of its plate is bent back and curled from the blast, and it's the iron plates are now kind of singed and black in color, and it's kind of reeling, shaking its head a little bit.
All right. So I still have actions.
Well, that was its turn.
Okay.
So we start off with Slimness.
Okay.
Top of the
So I guess
initiative order.
I guess I'm lying on the ground at the tent, so I guess I should probably get up. What spells do I even have left? Because I'm trying to. The way we were doing spells was different last time. I don't think I used Melf's acid arrow yet, so maybe I do that and attempt to attack that thing with Melf's good old acid arrow.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check first to see if you
Okay.
can blink the dirt and debris and stun from your eyes.
Sure. 10.
Yeah, I would say that's enough to kind of focus your eyes enough to see something attacking your friends. Two separate, well, your acquaintances.
Oh, it's a big guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a big guy. Range is 90 feet, so I think I'm good there. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll the hit. I get a 13. Womp. And I think that's just versus AC.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So you cast your spell, and which one were you shooting at? Casting your spell at the one that was
I thought they were.
attacking Alec or Gorat? It was two separate ones.
Oh. Shoot, I guess the one attacking Alec. Ignore the second roll. I was trying to hover over to see what the description was
Right.
to see if it did half on miss. It does not.
Yeah. So your acid arrow flies and it just kind of pings off the side of off the back of the creature, or the creature, as it
Oh.
reels away from the blast of
Oh.
Alex
Oh.
hellish rebuke.
That was like one of my most powerful spells. Oh, that is just disappointing. Well, I guess I'll just stay in the tent then. Well, oh dear.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, because I think I used
Okay.
my move standing up. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, half your movement speed to stand up, so you still have
I
15,
could walk
believe.
further back into the tent, but I don't think I'll do that.
Okay.
There is a limit to my cowardice.
Theron, what are you doing?
Who?
Theron Moon Whisper.
Theron Moon Whisper is not in the Discord at the moment.
Oh, did she
Oh.
leave?
I was about to say.
Hold on. All right,
I guess they're not doing anything.
Yeah, we'll move her to the bottom. I'll get a hold of her. So we'll move on to Alec.
Okay. Alec gets up and tries to make sense of his surroundings with a perception check. 6. It
Yeah,
rolled twice
okay.
again. It's the mouse pad. I'm sorry.
You're okay. So yeah, you're able to stand up and clearly see the big hulking creature, which you can see now, um, is um, is completely inorganic. Well, not completely. It's almost 90% inorganic. The joints appear to be held together by muscle, but the entirety of the body is covered in just plates of armor, of steel and iron. Its eyes have a magical kind of glow to them, but even those are just balls of steel lodged in its sockets. Attached to the bottom of its right arm is a sword, and it has a small kind of buckler shield on its left hand, which looks like a normal hand except for with 3 fingers, or two fingers and a thumb instead of 5. And it's just right now it's kind of reeling back from your hellish rebuke, but as your eyes come to focus on it, it kind of gets into a ready position with its buckler up in front of its face. So what are you doing? Oh, and you can see another one beside you, well, about 10 feet away from you on your sergeant, squaring off.
Yeah. Let me just compare something real quick. Okay. I think I'll go ahead and use Eldritch Blast on it. It has 2 beams, so
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and roll both.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
25 and 15.
So
Nice.
Both of them hit.
yes, go ahead and roll them damages for me.
Okay.
Oh.
2.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you just how do you fire that? Like, is there a particular way that you do that?
Yeah. He holds the sword in like a sort of like a prayer-esque stance in front of him, like the flat of the blade facing towards him, and holds it out as a gem in the center of the great sword, flashes and shoots out the streaks of light.
Okay. What color? Are they any particular color? Or are they just
They're red.
bright flashes of what red? Okay. So you watch as two beams of red light just shoot from the gem in the center of your sword, just um, hit him right in the center of mass. It kind of stumbles for a second, but it rights itself back up. Let's see, how much damage would your hellish attribute before?
I think it was
What?
20 fire, right?
Yeah, 20 hellish. Okay, yeah. So the first Eldritch Blast hits it in the abdomen. The other one hits it right in its buckler, and just takes the forearm completely off.
Okay.
Its sword is still up, but the other arm, and you can see like circuitry and bits of magic puff out of the wound, quote unquote, um, as its arm lays on the ground.
Okay. How close is that thing to me?
It's 5 feet away. Well, yeah, about 5 feet.
Okay. Well, that's probably about it, unless if one of my invocations is a bonus action, which is not. Although actually, nah. All right, that's it.
Okay. It would be Sunzi's turn, but we are down to Sunzi. So Goran.
Duck-sized?
They're actually probably right at your height. Yeah, and they're a little bit broader of shoulder too, which is impressive considering your build.
Approximately one Steve Rogers.
Okay. Right. Okay, so it would be a grapple. Which is a contested athletics, right? Or strength. Contested strength.
Yeah.
D20. Yeah, because you're physically like latching onto him and trying to like heft him up. Okay, so it's more about lifting your okay. So yeah, go ahead and give me an acrobatics then.
Oof.
That is the pain.
Yeah, so so as so as you run towards him, you kind of stumble a little bit, but you're still able to get like up in the air and get your feet wrapped around his your legs wrapped around his neck. But instead of being able to spin, he just kind of like catches you with his one hand and has you by the front of your shirt. And so your legs are around or up on his shoulders. But before you could spin, he just grabbed the front of your shirt. Okay. You punch down with your fist and just connect with its head. You hear a boom, and your fist kind of aches a little bit, but used to like your training and punching the objects that you punch. It doesn't really hurt, but it does send kind of like just kind of like a shock up your arm. Like it's solid. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Kind of like if you punch a wall, but not like very hard, you kind of feel a little sting in your knuckles, but yeah. No, 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 no. It doesn't even. It didn't even flinch. It's just like, yeah, punch me in the face. I can go all day.
Give
All
me
right.
another.
So let's see. Theron is out for a bit. Her phone died. Um. So as you're let's see. Let's see. Okay, so Alec.
Yeah.
Um. You see. From the other side of the crater left by the explosion from earlier, you just see this this creature shadow running towards you guys, towards your fray from behind the automaton that is directly in front of you. Um, Wallace, do you want to go ahead and describe yourself and give me an initiative roll too?
Initiative. Ooh.
But since you're essentially sneaking up on them, I will allow you to get to do one action.
Yeah, that's just his real face. It's
Yes,
a
I
face
I
reveal
am
stream. Didn't you know?
I am a living avatar. The words solid dong are in 2D and they are positioned just below my face.
Of course, of course. It's like a PlayStation 1 game. They are just continuously turning to face the camera. Or Doom.
I am here. There is no better protection than me.
So you want to describe what Alec sees as you run up behind the creature attacking him?
An elderly man, about average height. Very thin, graying hair, almost completely bald on the top. Very unassuming, except for the fact that he's decked out in heavy armor.
Okay.
Determined look in
So
his eyes, he dashes towards the fray.
all right. So I'll let you get off one action attack spell, whatever you want to do to the creature. Since it doesn't see you coming, basically you kind of get a surprise round before I throw you in the order.
All right.
Alex smiles as he sees the Leonian emblem on the uniform. Or the armor.
I'll go ahead and cast a good old guiding bolt.
Yeah, okay. So you're attacking the one that Alec is harrying. So yeah, Alec, as you're standing there having fired your two blasts and you're just kind of in awe that this thing is still standing, you see just this beam of energy pierce through its chest. As the beam hits you, it just kind of feel a warmth off of it. Um, the creature kind of staggers for a second and then falls forward. And behind it, you see Wallace, your lieutenant.
In the name of the divines, fall before my might.
Alex has a really cheeky, or Alec has a really cheeky grin and waves. Hey, Lieutenant. Wondered where you got off to.
I've been around.
Glad to have you on the
Okay.
front lines again.
Glad to be here.
All right. So, uh, while you all are talking, you hear another sharp whistle. Um, it lands a little bit of a distance off behind the tent that you all came out of. Slimness, let me get a dex check.
Another one. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Dexterity saving throw. Sorry, not a check.
That is an 18.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Hey.
you hear the whistle too, and you can kind of tell by peeking your head out of the tent that it is probably it's heading right for the tent from your perspective. So you're able to kind of like run out and jump out of the way just as the tent just kind of implodes. You do take. I do have to roll damage, so give me a second here.
Oh, so much for the tent.
Yes.
Oh.
Holy shit. Okay. Um. Wow. I don't think I'd have to do that much math. Hold on a second.
9 plus 13 is 22.
Yeah.
Seeing a
Yeah.
whole lot of
Okay. So
numbers.
you take 11 points of damage
Oh, jeez.
from the force.
I
As it
am
throws
at
you.
1 HP. 1 HP.
You are pushed,
Yay.
but you are able to kind of like steady yourself and dig your feet in, so you don't fall prone. You are able to stay up.
Okay.
All right, and then you notice the explosion, but right as you turn to look to check on Slimness, the automaton in front of you makes a swipe at your person, and I just drew on the thing, and that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, so it's 14. Okay. So as you turn to check on Slimness, you see out of the corner of your eye, you see the blade flash in front of your face. You dodge out of the way of that one. It corrects itself and doubles back with a second slash with a 13, and you just kind of weave out of the way of that one as well. However, um, you start hearing like a series of whistling from the sky, just like, and
That guy
you
can't
watch
carry a tune.
you watch as the trench line that you were headed towards before is just lit up, just um as a rain of cannon or of shells just hit the trench. You see bodies flying, um, both from your side and their side. So you could tell that they're not really paying any care to anything. Um, you hear a whistling and it's headed right for you. Um, it hits the automaton that is directly in front of you, but it doesn't explode. The automaton crashes, it just takes its head off, it lands on the ground, the shell sticking out of it, and you can hear like the tinking of the metal of like heated metal, and it's smoking, and there is like a faint like sound as that lands in front of you. Um, you hear more whistling, and the line and the line behind, or the ground behind the line is just peppered with explosions and shells going off and people screaming. As soon as that stops, you see just more waves of enemies as they come crashing towards the line. What do
Maybe
you
we
do?
should fall back.
Oh yeah, I mean there are mechanics on your stream, so yeah. Of course, like you said, that they have to do it. What we
Aw.
yeah.
Oh no. You gotta try better than that. Oh dear. Okay,
Yeah.
let me ban TPKs real quick. The next 5 minutes. We're safe for the next 5 minutes. Well, that just means he only needs to let one of us live the next 5 minutes.
So yeah, what do? You just see wave after wave of enemy as they just come crashing through the line. And actually, we will kind of go out of initiative order for right now. So, what do you all do? What's your plan?
If there's a big line of enemies, Alex turns his sword. Well, actually, if the metal thing is still in front of him, then he's still engaged with that. But if he has nothing dangerous
no,
right in front of
it's
him,
dead.
okay.
Well, it's letting off just like a hiss of like heated metal and that kind of tinking of like when you drive your car for a long time and you turn it off, just that kind of popping tinking sound of heated metal.
Kaboom. But yeah.
Who does hold rank?
Until he receives orders, he just turns his sword back into a gun and just fires nonstop at the line of enemy.
Technically, since Sansi is out, it is you, Wallace.
Oh boy. Well, considering we struggled pretty hard against what, 2, 3 of them, I would highly suggest we fall back.
I mean, Wallace's character is the Wait, you're the lieutenant, right?
He's a second lieutenant, yeah. So Sansi is technically in charge, but as they are indisposed for tonight, command technically falls on Wallace.
Okay.
Hey, Jade.
In that case,
Oh.
Alec was going to do a fighting retreat, backing away and shooting.
Retrograde.
That would be a good idea if they, hesitated. Considering your automatons, I'd suggest a full retreat.
Wow.
Okay. So y'all start retreating, start running, right? And down, are you running further down the line towards like the command center, or are you just running completely away from the line?
Maybe if we
Running
consolidate
through the line.
Maybe if we consolidate forces.
Oh, I'll never see it coming.
Well,
Retreat
actually, it's a
forward
good thing
of
that we
Van
are
Ness.
in Roll20. So give me a second. Free hand. So if you guys are here, the line kind of basically runs along the border. So are you running this way towards the command, or are you like full retreat back?
Probably towards the command. We would want to hold the line there.
Okay.
If our command gets taken out,
This is my square. It was made for me.
Kind of boned.
Okay, so
I like how round it is.
He just has all of us muted. His stream can only hear him.
It's a Paco tater ship.
He's been running
no.
the RPG all by himself.
It's a new kind of stream where he DMs to a bunch of imaginary friends.
Oh, and she can't hear you at all, Paco.
Oh, so only Paco's muted and everybody else is audible.
It's all in our heads.
Okay, well.
It's a storm tater ship.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, no.
Everyone's quiet.
Okay, now everyone is quiet.
Oh, it's okay.
Hello. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Remember that, Jake? Now's better.
Okay.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my even girl.
That was spontaneous.
Please.
You were saying hello.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
Oh, no.
Because I wonder where you are, and I wonder what I do.
Nope. All right, we're gonna mute Storm now.
Oh no.
No DM.
No, it's fine. It's
well,
fine. We
that's
don't need
the
this.
campaign.
Yeah,
Bye.
no. Yep.
Oh.
We sure are drowning in jank.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Okay. Right.
Would someone else happen to be me?
Yes.
Well, shoot.
There we go. I fixed you, I think. Go ahead and sing us a song. Yeah, Filties isn't
Yeah.
here tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He's sick.
Yeah.
He not feel good.
Big
You're
hoop.
not feeling the goods.
No.
So, well, I mean, that's your prerogative, Clever. It's whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, we can't make you stay. Just stayed for Chaos, man. Ain't that it? You nailed it.
Okay. So as you all start making your way down the line, running, you're seeing you see the you see the hordes of troops just like crash into the crash. It's kind of a weird word. They make it through the line. What holdouts of troops from your side that are there are putting up a hell of a fight. There's still plenty left, and as you start making your way down the line towards command, you see more and more larger pockets of Leonian troops. So as you get to where you believe like halfway between where you where the command where the tent was that you all came from and where command is, you see two groups like 10 men just kind of like break through the line and come at you all. We'll use horde rolls here, so if you roll a hit, it's a hit. They dead, basically. We don't have to worry about. Well, we'll keep the initiative, but just for just so that way I know who's going when and what you're doing. So so go rad.
Yep.
The first guy runs up to you, makes a swipe with his bayonet. What do you do?
Well, as he's making a swipe, I'm going to go ahead and just try to basically swat it out of the way and give him 2 to the face.
Okay, give me the 2 to the face.
All right, that would involve me actually going to beyond 20, which that's too much to ask of me, honestly. So, all right, that's one. Oh, there we. Oh,
yeah. So you just go pop right in his face. He falls down.
2 20s.
Nice.
Yeah. Slimness.
Okay.
10
Just
guys
as long as I
running at you. Yeah, you don't have to worry about rolling damage.
Okay.
We're doing horde here, so. Slimness. You see. You see the 10 enemies come over the trench line. They're coming straight at you, at your group. What do you do?
Ooh, let me check. I'm trying to see if they have any AoE.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
poison spray is AoE cantrip. Okay. Let's see. I wish there's a way to like click on the spell. There we go without rolling it.
Snake, I have some
Yeah.
bad news for you.
What?
Did you see that Jade gave you disadvantage for being mean, apparently?
Oh,
Oh no.
Okay. All right, sorry. Go
The
ahead.
stream giveth and also
Take
taketh
it away.
away.
Take it away,
All
son.
right. All right. So the 10 men are almost upon us, right?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I'll use poison spray in like a. I guess it's like a 10-foot cone. I think. I don't know if it. Oh no, that is still only one person. Well, you know what? I'll use it on one of them. How about that? Let's see. And for them, it's a
cone. Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to get to. Oh, we're
Oh,
doing
it's
horde
not
here,
a cone.
so.
It's just one person. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think. Yeah, it's just one creature. And they have to make a Constitution save with a DC of 14.
Gotcha.
I don't think I have any AoE cantrips, which makes sense. That'd probably be a little bit OP. Oh, Acid Splash is up to 2, but
Acid
it's fine.
Splash. Ooh.
Yeah, so your poison blast hits him straight in the face. You see him like grab his throat and and he just
That was a 10, by the way,
turns purple
on the save.
and dies.
Nice.
All right. So you all are still running. You're still being harried. Wallace, what do you do? 10 guys slowly encroaching upon you. They're about 15 feet away from you now.
I'm just gonna start smacking away.
Yar.
Okay, give me the smack.
20, nice.
Yeah, you just turn around and just bash one right in the head and collapse his skull in.
Wallace is just red in the face, pissed. You dare attack a fleeing enemy, will you?
Alec, what do you do?
He levels the rifle and fires.
Yeah.
Give me a fires.
Fire.
Better patter.
I had disadvantage from Jade.
Well,
26 and
okay,
17.
yeah.
you still rolled a 17 as your low one, so.
As you turn around and you aim your gun and you fire, you take off 2 shots, or 1 shot. You're able to hit the one guy that you can see, but the bullet passes through and you see 2 guys drop.
Oh.
Trick shot.
Nice.
And
Nice.
Gorad will say that since you did 2 hits, you killed one, you took out another one.
I like it.
So 1 hit for one and then 1 hit for another.
I like it.
So in the span of like just a couple seconds, 5 of them just drop from your attacks.
We could have used that earlier. Just saying.
Yeah. Give me a just give me a dexterity check. Just a regular old check, not a saving throw, but just a check. Everybody.
Why though?
4.
21.
Oof.
Oh, did it not go? I don't think it went.
Oh,
Oh,
there you
did
go.
it go? Yeah, it went.
Oh,
It
there
went.
it is.
20.
Ignore it if it does a second one, because I clicked it twice.
Okay.
Eh.
So yeah, Slimness, Paco, you all just take off running.
Mhm.
You're starting to make, you get like a second wind, and you're just able to kind of like outpace. As you turn, you see Alec. You stumble over a body that you didn't see before. As you turned to shoot the enemy, you turn back just in time to see a body. You don't have time to react. You trip and stumble.
Oh.
Can I
Wallace.
grab Alec? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Wallace, you're starting to feel a little bit winded. Your age is starting to catch up with you. You still have enough to kind of like stay ahead of the rest of the enemies that are coming up
Are
on
you
you.
calling me old?
But you're, the rush of getting back to the line and finding that you're under attack and trying to find your crew, and just running while you're used to it, you're not used to it. You're starting to feel a little bit winded.
It was a voluntary decision. I can't leave my men behind. He says that between huffs and puffs.
Yeah.
Paco, give me another dex check.
All right. This is
Alright.
for grabbing Alec.
Yeah.
23, baby.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you just grab him by the shoulder and you say, "Come on!" And you think that you lifted him up to his feet, but you're actually just kind of like dragging him. You're carrying him.
Listen, you shoot. You keep shooting while I drag you.
All right.
You swinging him around and put him up on your back, piggyback style, and you just take off running.
All right.
So yeah, let me do. They're all gonna take shots. That's the turn order. I don't want the turn order. I want the dice roller.
Has anybody ever read All Quiet on the Western Front?
Not
That's
yet.
my nets. That's on my read list after Jade City.
Okay. Anytime
man.
someone is being fireman carried, I instantly get like anxiety from that because of
yeah.
that. Yep.
Oh god.
Well, I did see 1917, so I can see that too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you all just hear like a series of shots. They all go whizzing past your head. They completely miss their mark. They stop and start reloading their guns. But in that amount of time, you all are able to just get a headway and just leave them in the dust through the chaos. You hear a whistle of a shell as it hits behind you and explodes
Did it
in
hit
the
them?
trench. The blast wave hit them. It knocked them prone on their backs.
Oh, nice.
They weren't hit in the, but you start to hear more like what you just left, just not as frequent as it was before, but in enough succession that it's enough to keep you moving and headed towards the command tent. Everybody give me another debt save. We'll do a save this time.
Okay. Are you
Old bones don't fail me now. Oh no.
Are you kidding me with this? So that's an 8 from me, 8 from Wallace, 4 from Alec.
Let me
For
hit it.
Alec.
By the way, I have +6 on my save, so
It didn't not go through again.
no.
I'm just gonna mash it.
Oh,
Yay,
yeah, 4.
Oh, wow.
We all got blowed up real
Oh.
good.
4. Um,
4
so,
4. Oh.
so a shell lands behind you. Not close enough to where you all take damage, but enough that the blast wave just kind of hits you and just kind of sends you all flying forward a little bit. You stumble and you kind of drop down to one knee, and you're getting right back up. As you start to stand back up, the light or the ground beneath you just glows
Oh
in
no.
a white light, and you can't move. You're frozen in place. From your left, you see, and you're like encased in, it's like a pillar of light. Like it's not just like on the ground, a circle. It kind of goes up. You look off to your left from the enemy side, and you see a figure walking through the chaos, almost like they're not paying any mind. Like those around them just don't see the person walking through. And they have a staff in their hand. You can tell that they're female. They're wearing a red-colored robe, not very opulent. There's no like gilding or anything. Very plain features, black hair, long, and they have a staff, just a simple wooden staff with a glowing gem at the end. And you can see that they're kind of muttering an incantation. The light starts to grow brighter and brighter and brighter, and the area around you starts to disappear. You see motion off to your right. You turn and you see another figure. This one a man, in regular clothes, almost just regular work day clothes, like a cotton shirt, a brown leather vest, a pair of simple pants, stockings, and kind of like Knickerbocker style pants. They're kind of cuffed at just below the knee. White stockings, simple shoes. They have their hand held out, and they start to mutter. The pillar of light turns to a red color, and it starts to fracture, starts to break, almost like when you grab a glass or like ice. It starts to shatter and break. You hear the woman scream, "No!" Just, and starts muttering faster. The fractures start to refuse, but not quite. The light begins to flicker between red and white, and red and white, and red and white, and red and white, and the fractures expand and contrast with the flashing of the light. You all start to become disorientated as the lights just start flashing into a strobe.
Oh no.
And you hear the blood rushing in your ears. And it's the only sound that you can hear, just that woof, 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 woof sound. Then, boom! Blinding white light. Your vision pops. You see the colors in front of your eyes. You start feeling like you're spinning and tumbling. And then all of at once, it gets faster and faster and faster and faster and faster, and then still.
Am I having a stroke?
Right.
It's a rave.
We dying?
Magical trip.
and then you feel boom as you hit a solid object.
I think we were flying for
As
a
you
few
start to-
seconds.
As you come to, all you see is white, and you feel cold, just ice cold. As your vision begins to clear, it's day. As you look around, your surroundings have
snow?
changed. Where once was just dirt and grime and muck is now grass.
Hmm.
And it's faintly wet with morning dew. But it's biting cold. Almost like winter cold.
Well, bar the temperature, this is a pleasant change of scenery.
What do you do?
Get up and survey the surroundings, I imagine.
Yeah.
Alright, give me perception checks.
My one weakness. Yep, roll the 5.
11.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
That was
Also-
persuasion, not perception.
Oh, nope.
You persuade the surroundings to tell you about them.
Wallace got 23 and Snake then got a 21.
Tell me where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yay!
Where are we at?
Okay. So Gorad and Slimness, you're still very disoriented.
Yep.
Like you're wobbling, like your vision is wobbling. It's almost like the earth is just kind of like tilting and just waxing and waning and tilting, and you're trying to like steady yourself even though you're laying face down on the ground, and you're starting to feel a little nauseous.
I've been there.
Wallace and Alec, as you're laying there and you're looking, you two are laying on your back. You look up. It's probably about midday. Though it's kind of hard to tell because the sky is very, very overcast. The clouds look full, almost like they're about ready to just
Boist.
stump their payload. It's gonna rain.
Yeah, huh? Phrasing, okay.
You see tall trees, really tall trees. In fact, you could probably, as you sit up, you notice that you're in a forest.
Is there a fairy in a jar nearby?
It's quiet, but not quiet. Compared to the cacophony that you just left, it's quiet. All you hear is just the chirping of birds, and like the distant rush of like water falling, like in a waterfall, a river crashing. As you start to take a look around, you notice something is off about your companions. Their clothes look different.
Are we still
In fact,
wearing
as you
them?
look down, you notice that your clothes look different. They're torn. They look old. And uncared for. Ratty. The seams are starting to burst. As you gaze around and you start looking at your companions, you notice Alec's hair is longer. Like a lot longer. Like it hasn't been taken care of in some time. He's got a beard. Real long beard.
That has to be against regulations.
Yeah.
Gotta get that cut.
Even you, like you can feel that your facial hair has grown out quite a lot, which is weird because you always try to maintain, a decent appearance.
Yeah.
Do I have any physical effects? Because I realize now my character was originally made age 53. Do I need to worry about?
Oh
I haven't
no!
changed the physical stats yet. Wait, position.
What did your character look like physically? Like hair color, form?
The black hair, it was starting to gray.
Okay.
So,
Long hair or was it short?
I think long hair. I didn't specify, but probably long hair.
We might
Okay,
need to
as
figure
you
out who's
gaze
next
around
to
and you
me.
look at the tiefling, your tiefling companion, you notice that she has a lot more gray in her hair now.
Okay, nothing
not
crazy.
a whole lot.
I
but
was concerned about arthritis and dementia and all that, but yeah.
But as you look at like everybody looks older. Not
We might need to
much
find
older, but
who's next in
but you
chain
can
of
see a
command. If Wallace
definite
gets
like
any
increase in
older, he might-
age.
Oh. If Wallace gets any older, he might just kick it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
How old's Wallace?
He's up there.
That's all he's gonna tell us. He's turned 40 about 17 times.
I see.
60
As-
divided by 2. Close enough.
Yeah, you know.
As you're looking at your gear, you notice that your mace looks rusted. Starting to get
My
like
mace?
spots of rust on it. Yeah, your mace. It's starting to
Can I
look
just-
a little
Can I
rusty.
just get a quick mending on that in my armor?
There you go. Problem solved. God, I love that
Yeah,
In
spell.
fact,
Can't
like
be
all
having
the, like even your armor is starting to look a little tinged.
Mhm.
Like it hasn't been taken care of. Which is again odd. You always try to maintain your equipment.
It's the only
Glorad,
reason I've lived this long.
you're a Goliath, right?
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, and so they don't have hair naturally.
No. Nigga is a baby.
But you, but you do look you do look you feel older.
I got wrinkles.
Like your joints are a little bit more stiff compared to what they were like just a few minutes ago. You almost feel out of shape.
How dare you? I'm in perfect shape all the time. No. All right.
I mean, you're still in good shape,
Yeah.
but it just kind of feels like you haven't worked your muscles in a while. Like you haven't exercised, and you start to notice that about like everybody, like that they just look different, but you can't place it. They look older, but it can't be. I mean, it was only just a few minutes.
Oh, my back.
And you gazing around at your surroundings, Alec and Wallace, you have no idea where you're at. No idea.
And once
Can I
again,
use
it's
my
just
Your
navigator
us.
tools
surroundings don't
anyway?
look any remotely familiar.
And also, it's just us. No
It's
one
just
else.
you.
Okay.
Nobody else.
Okay.
Can I use my navigator
in-
tools in any way?
Yeah, you try to find like a point of like where you might be using your tools. Go ahead and give me a. Are you proficient with your navigator's tools?
I am indeed.
Okay, then give me a D20 plus your proficiency bonus. Which I believe is like 3.
Proficiency? Yes, plus 3. Okay, so how do I
well,
do that? Do I just roll
In roll 20, there is a little taskbar that has like an arrow and a cube, and there should be a polyhedral dice.
Yeah. Should have a
icon.
B in it.
Yes.
And then if you click on that, and then
That is-
yeah,
Not what
that
I.
is a
What?
D20.
Yeah. Roll that.
Oh, wait,
roll that
was,
D100.
Alex.
Oh, did you roll the 3?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm
Oh.
doing though.
Okay, so you add 3 to that, so 6. You pull out your navigator's tool. You can't get it to adjust. It's like it hasn't been oiled. And when you finally do, and you try to get the angle of the sun and line it up, the glass inside is foggy. It's like it's got moisture in it from disuse, and you can't exactly line it up. You're not sure what direction you're facing, but you feel like you need to take the thing apart and probably clean it, or at least find a new one.
This never
chance
happens
you
to
get.
me. I swear.
Mm. That's what they all.
This
That's
is
what
what
they
it
all
looks like, I
say.
swear.
Right.
Alex just goes, well, considering I have a beard now, I don't think I blame you.
Yeah. We've obviously been through something that's aged us quite a bit.
Is anybody proficient in Arcana?
I think I am. Let me double. Yep, I am. Want me to roll?
Give me the Arcana's check.
Arcana.
Real quick, I checked my
19.
weapon. Is there anything strange about it?
Do what, Alec?
I wanted to check my weapon to see if anything has changed about it or if it's strange in any way.
Give me another proficiency. Another perception.
Perception?
Solemnness. As you think about the light that you saw that surrounded your party and froze you in place, you recognize it almost as like some type of teleportation, but it was different. It was off. It didn't feel like a normal teleportation spell.
I mean,
Okay.
Whatever was intended, whatever the intended use for the spell was, it intended to teleport you somewhere, but you're not sure if it was a destination specifically or what it was. It didn't feel right. Though when it turned red, you recognize a counter spell. So whatever was happening, somebody was trying to prevent it. So the best
Never
thing that you
cross the
can
streams.
right, best thing that you can judge is that somebody was trying to teleport you somewhere, or or some place, and somebody was trying to counteract it. But whatever happened in between, both spells were too powerful and they collided in a way that was completely unintended.
Okay.
Tell him about the Twinkie, Ray.
Yeah.
Can I throw down a quick prayer of healing since everybody's a little low?
I would like to be at more than 1 HP. That'd be nice.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right, I will go ahead and cast that at, I guess second level. Where is
Okay.
there?
So, Alec, you were looking at your sword specifically, or all your equipment?
18.
Just the sword / gun, the magic.
The sword doesn't look any different.
Okay.
In fact, it doesn't look like it's aged a day. Not since you found it originally.
Okay. And it's still like reacting the same. Like test it out real quick. Switch from gun to sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give 10 of those to Solemnus, and I guess the rest of the. I'll split the 4 between Alec and Gorad, so they each get 4.
Okay.
Oh, I only need 1 if you're... Wait, with the prayer of healing, you actually divide it, or...
Yep.
Oh, never mind.
That's what it says, anyways.
All right, so you're giving me 4?
Up to 6 creatures of your choice.
Okay. 26, okay.
Okay. So what do you do?
Well, first off, maybe we should survey the land. Are there any trees nearby?
Yeah, you're completely surrounded by trees. You're in a forest, you believe.
Okay.
Some type of forest.
I thought we were on the edge of it.
No.
Okay. Do I know that Wallace is my superior officer?
Yes. In fact, I was going to mention it earlier, but we were in the heat of combat, so I didn't want to take a lull. Wallace had been away on leave. He got word from the orphanage that he works, that he runs, that something wasn't right, and he had to take a couple days. And he was scheduled to be back the night that you all were attacked.
Okay. So I will approach him and say, "Hey, boss, I think we ought to either get going or look for some place to set up camp."
Shelter would be a good must, or a good first.
Alex
Looks like it's about to rain soon. In this temperature, that wouldn't be a good thing.
Alec, can you get up one of those trees and give us a survey of the land?
Alec nods. I was just about to ask that. He walks over and has the sword take the form of a hatchet and starts hacking away at one of the trees.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Oh. 4.
Yeah, as you swing your hatchet, it feels like you haven't worked out. You haven't practiced in a while. So you know the first couple hits kind of miss. They don't really bite in very deep. Um, you think it's probably going to take you a while to kind of work your kinks out.
Did they rush you through basic?
Oh
I
no.
thought they did.
Yeah, we really didn't have time to do too much training.
Okay, maybe something magical could assist this.
Hmm.
Feels like the fucking SpongeBob episode where he can't cook burgers, so he just burns the grill.
Mm.
Hmm.
Just casts two
See.
Eldritch blasts at it.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see.
So Snake just blasted the tree with an 11 and a 21. And 4 damage
Oh.
total.
Oh man. Why must trees suffer?
Yeah, I know, right?
He just like hurts his arm while doing it. Just goes, it hurts you, and pulls the hatch down. His two beams just hit the tree.
Even like when even your Eldritch Blast just feels different. It just it's like you haven't done it in a while.
We're out of practice.
Yeah, you're out of practice.
All right. So I'll turn to look at Solemnus and say, Archivist, do you have any idea what we can do to figure out where we are and what's going on?
Well, actually, have we seen any like animals or bugs in the area? I meant to ask earlier, but I forgot about that.
Yeah, give me a perception. Well, give me a
Okay.
nature check.
Nature.
Or survival, whichever one.
11?
If you're looking for rats or specifically animals.
I'm just seeing if there's any animal activity at all, like even any bird song, bugs, or anything, or if we are alone.
No. What
Yeah.
I meant by silent is it was silent compared to the cacophony that you left.
Ah,
So like
gotcha.
you don't hear the explosions, you don't hear the rhythmic tapping of guns, and you don't hear the crying of men. All you hear is just the sounds of nature. You hear birds chirping, water rushing, wind blowing through the trees. You can see that the area that you're in, is a regular footpath for animals. You can see like the trails that they cut through the grass. You can see parts where the grasses have been like laid down for like deer and things to like sleep in.
Okay.
So you're not entirely alone. It's just that
Okay.
it was almost deafening quiet compared to what you just left. Like it took your ears a second to adjust.
I wonder if we ought to just choose a direction, like pick a direction and just start heading towards there until we find like some sort of like body of water or river or something, and then follow that to like some sort of civilization.
Yeah, that's a
If
good
nobody
idea.
else has any better ideas for where we are.
Well, tell you what, let me try to look for a wild game sign.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
19.
Hey.
You can see in your area where you're at, like there's like patches of dirt, like just paths kind of cut through. You could see where deer have used this path very frequently, and in turn other animals like wolves and things have like tracked the deer. You see the occasional print of like of like a coyote and rabbits and things. So yeah, I mean, there's plenty of paths to choose from. It's just determining which one actually leads to like water or wherever, or which one is just kind of like a dead end.
Okay.
Are there any other landmarks besides the forest?
It's just dense forest. you can't see anything beyond the trees within just like a few hundred yards.
And you said
You
it's
appear to be in
midday.
like a clearing, like a glen, in the center.
You said it's midday, right?
You can guess about midday. It's hard to see the placement of the sun because of the clouds. Very overcast.
All right, so here's my idea, and you can tell me if you guys think something different. I say, since I rolled a 19, we'll follow kind of the deer tracks, because the coyote and other, we'll follow the deer because they're more likely to go to vegetation or water than like predators. I mean, predators are going to go to water, but they're going to be stalking other prey as well. So, right?
It makes sense to me.
All right.
Sounds solid.
So
Pitter patter.
let's get at it.
Make like a tree and leaf.
Yay! Yep. So I guess that's what we do.
Okay. How long do you follow? Are you just following it until you find something, or?
Yeah, I mean we're gonna follow it until it like starts getting dark,
Okay.
or till we hit water.
Whichever comes first.
Okay.
Mhm.
So as you're walking along, about 30 minutes pass, I'd say.
Mhm.
And you're deeper into the forest now. You can just barely see the sun or see the sky above you through the dense foliage. But it's infrequent enough that you can't really tell exactly how much time has passed. It feels like a half hour, but you feel like it could have been longer. It just feels it's hard to tell. It's getting darker and darker as you go. Let's see. About 45 minutes into your walk, you hear a boom of thunder overhead.
We should stop and make shelter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I agree.
I'm guessing there's still no major landmarks, just forest.
Yeah, it's still forest. As far as the eye can see, and that's not very far. It's very dense. It's getting dark, you think it's getting dark. It's hard to tell. You can just barely see the sky. You haven't seen it in a little bit. There's still enough light in the undergrowth that you can see your general surrounding. Like you can see each other. You're not encased in darkness, but even though it's only been about 45 minutes, it feels like it's been hours because it's just hard to tell.
Okay.
We should probably find a denser, more tree-covered area and start building from there.
Yeah, put up a lean-to.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a fire if we can manage it.
Everybody, give me. Everybody who's working on building the camp, give me a survival check.
I should hope I get a +3.
Oof.
Well, I got a 21.
Yeah.
Apparently, my +2 is really carrying the day here.
Oh man.
Jeez.
16.
I'm an old man. Give me a break.
Right.
Gorad and Slimness.
Yeah.
As you just put the finishing touches on your shelter, you see a giant flash of lightning and a crack, and you hear the crack of thunder, and the heavens just open up, and you're let's see, Alec and Wallace, your attempts at making a fire, like you start to get it, and then it just starts pouring down rain.
Oh no.
And what little bit of a smolder that you had going just burns out immediately.
I'm just gonna start cursing.
Can thaumaturgy or like prestidigitation, that thing be used to like have like kind of like an umbrella type of deal?
Prestidigitation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, prestidigitation or thaumaturgy.
Prestidigitation.
I don't know if that falls within like a minor wonder of like or no.
Press the vegetation.
Prestidigitation.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just-
yeah. Oh, we're not making fun of you. I thought we were doing a bit. I'm sorry.
A
No, I have
pre-investigation.
no idea how to pronounce it. I've only ever seen it written.
That's fair.
I've had to pronounce it so many times as a DM, it's not
Mhm.
even funny.
So, do you know what's funny about prestidigitation? I think of the Sword in the Stone,
Mm.
the song that Merlin sings.
Mhm.
Every time I hear the word prestidigitation.
I burst into song.
Mm.
I mean, it does have a vocal component, at least for the mine's thaumaturgy. I think from like the tiefling thing. I don't think I actually got prestidigitation. It's just the thaumaturgy. I don't know why I get the cleric variant as a tiefling, but I do. Or I could cause some like tremors in the ground for a minute. Why is that a thing?
That'll help, I'm sure.
Why would it create
Thaumaturgy, I think,
category
is
two?
more for like dramatic effect. Like you can make your voice booming and things like that.
Yeah, like could I have like tiny like make the water go around me instead of getting drenched? Or would that be too much?
I would say with prestidigitation, you would be able to probably redirect the water falling on yourself, like around
Yeah.
your eyes and stuff.
I don't care if anyone else gets wet.
It's amazing you can do all that with your Presley imitation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh no.
Yeah, so with pre-investigation, you can you can probably keep water off your face, but that would probably be about it.
I'm doing that then.
That's pretty good use of parsley
Every minute.
litigation.
Every minute on the minute I'll be doing that. Just to keep my face slightly more dry.
So as the water starts to fall, it starts to fall in sheets, like it's just pouring. There's like no chance of getting dry. Like even with your shelter, like it starts to leak through the gaps. As the thunder builds up in crescendo and the lightning starts crashing more or cracking more, it gets dark, and it continues to rain like well into the night. Are you going
Could be
to
worse.
set up a guard or?
Well, if we're going to sleep, I guess that's the only option we really have, right?
Yep.
Trying to think if a guard would even be able to hear or see anything through this.
Right.
The odds of something attacking us while storming like this is very slim.
Yeah.
Even animals don't like going out in storms.
Right.
Yeah, on principle though. It could have like just like the regular guard shifts or whatever for watch. Purely on principle.
Okay.
Wallace is an old man. He needs to sleep.
Oh no.
Pulling the old man card.
Oh no.
I could definitely go for the first shift if
I shall go for shift.
okay.
Yeah.
And if
No, I'm
nobody
talking to
takes any, and if nobody takes any other shifts, I guess we only care. We're only covered for the first two shifts.
Yeah.
So who's taking shifts? Gorad is taking first shift, and then who's
Solemnos.
Slimness is next. Okay.
Mhm.
Is anybody
Wallace
else
is taking
taking?
first shift.
Sure.
So Wallace is taking third then.
Yep.
Okay. So Gorad, as you're sitting there, and the rain is just pounding on your shelter, the ground has just turned to mush beneath you. It was mud a long time ago. It's starting to turn into just like pools of water.
So glad I have a bedroll.
Yeah, right.
As you're sitting there, give me just a perception check at disadvantage.
7 it is.
Ooh.
So in the brief flash of lights that you get between the lightning strikes, like you could just barely see the trees like 5 yards in front of you. It's raining that hard. It's just a torrent of rain is just falling. As you're sitting there, it starts to get colder, like noticeably colder. Each hour that passes, it feels like the temperature's just dropping by like 10 degrees each hour. So after about 4 hours, you start to get tired. So you go over and you wake up slow meals.
Hey, time to get up.
Okay.
On this, when you wake up, like as soon as you wake up, you just between the rain and you notice that it's gotten colder, you just start kind of lightly shivering, which is amazing considering your lineage. Gorad is looking worse for wear, like he's just drenched, just like everybody else. So what do you do? What do you do?
I guess I'm watching.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Tieflings have night vision, dark vision.
I don't think so. Let me double check. I think I just have normal vision.
Okay.
No, I do have dark vision, up to 60 feet.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so between the brief flashes of lightning, your dark vision, you're able to see a little bit further. You're probably able to see about 15 yards out in all directions. The rain just kind of makes it hard to hear anything that might be approaching. Things appear to be safe for now. The first hour that you're sitting there, it gets colder again by about another 10 degrees. So we've dropped probably about 30, 40 degrees in the last 6 hours.
This Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Fahrenheit.
Okay. Well, that's still pretty bad.
Yeah. Your shift goes through pretty. I mean, all things considered, uneventfully. Your 4 or so hours are up, and then you go and you wake up. It was Wallace, I believe, was taking the night shift. So Wallace, it's noticeably colder, noticeably so, and the rain has not let up at all. In fact, it seems to have like doubled down in its torrent. Give me a perception check at disadvantage, please.
Perception.
Oh, disadvantage. My bad.
So that was a 10 and a 14. 10 it is.
Okay. Yeah, so just like Gorad, it's hard to see through the rain. It's just and the brief flashes of lightning doesn't give you enough light to see by.
Old men don't have night vision. It's not a racial trait.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Your vision's already blurry enough to begin with, and then the rain is just like making it hell. It's just hard to see.
All right.
It's hard
I'm
to
cast light then.
Yeah. Do what? Sorry.
Can I just cast light?
Yeah, sure.
Or should I?
What's the worst that could happen? Come on.
I think
Just
you
because
could
you
cast
said
light
I'm
on
doing
object.
Dexterity.
It's very fire.
Oh.
What's that?
You cast
Well,
Fairy Fire?
Was that light? Did you cast
No,
light?
the
I
light
just
has
cast
a
light.
DC.
That's
I don't know
why.
why it was Dex save.
Oh, okay. Because it's bright light, right?
It is, yeah. Bright light and 20 feet. Dim light for 20 other feet.
Yep.
Yeah. So you cast your light spell. Those of you who are asleep, like you're just immediately awoken.
Eh.
By this just blinding light, like sunlight almost. It takes a while for your eyes to kind of adjust, and you see Wallace sitting there with what did you cast it on? Did you just cast it like in your hands, or
Yeah, pretty
did you
much.
cast it on it? Okay, you see him sitting there with a ball of light in his hands. Well, it looks like the sun.
I can still barely see anything. It needs to be brighter.
Alex stumbles awake. It's supposed to be a watch.
You're going to turn it into light mode.
I think we'll go ahead and take break here. I think.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I think this is a good place. It's about 4 a.m. now,
Okay.
but you all are wide awake.
Fair enough. So we'll be back in what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, 10's fine.
All right.
I thought you were talking about it in
10:45.
real life for a second. I kind of panicked. Like, oh, shit.
I
Surprise!
was like, what time zone is he? Oh no.
He's out in the middle of the ocean. All right.
Oh dear.
We'll be back in a bit, folks.
Let me know when you pause the stream.
All right, we're back. So we just got downgraded pretty hard. Yeah, jerk.
I don't know why.
Stream doesn't
My
know that
age
yet.
is catching up to me.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the cold hand of death upon my shoulder.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Wait, no, that's just the water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. The cold hand of water approaching. Oh.
That
I
ice
feel
cold
the
water.
icy breath of death upon my neck. Take me to the window. I wish to say goodbye.
Oh no.
I do. I smell everything around me, Okaro.
All right. So, as you're rudely awakened from your nice drenched slumber by the blinding flash of light of Wallace's light spell, let's see. Go away. Okay. It's still pretty dark out, but you're wide awake. There's no going back to sleep now. The thunderstorm has not let up. It only feels like it's intensified. Everybody go ahead and give me a Constitution, please.
Oh, why you gotta do this?
Right.
A con check or
Like
save.
ability save after ability save here. Oh,
What you
oh
do?
yeah.
This?
On your
Oh, wait,
toes,
when we de-leveled, it killed some of us, so we healed. I healed myself up like 1 HP to handle
Yeah,
that.
you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
Oh wait, yeah, long rest. I'm actually at max. Okay, never mind. I have 7 health. We are good.
Okay. Well, that decided to roll 7 for me, and a 3. Don't know why, but it did.
Oh, perfect.
So none of them were good. So here's where we all die again.
Jeez.
No, you don't die.
Uh huh.
Why do you
We'll
think
take
you
care of
die?
it.
Mm-hmm.
Why think you die? You don't die.
Why'd he die?
It's not nice to tell lies about you die.
Mm-hmm.
Storm's getting his revenge.
This is payback. It's
Only
elaborate game.
Paco's character suffers 46d6.
How dare you.
damage.
46.
No. Paco, you got another character?
That
lined up?
man is erased.
Yeah, he looks exactly like my character and basically is
This
Oh,
is
dear.
his twin brother,
Well, this book lies.
Borad.
This book tells lies.
Mhm.
I went to that page. Why you lie, book?
Why do you die?
Book lie.
Book lie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think books have
Alright,
capacity to
so-
lie.
But based off of those rolls, you all suffer 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh, okay.
Where do I keep track of
1
that on
point
the
of
character sheet?
exhaustion. What's that do?
Disadvantage on all of our rolls, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, saving throws and attack rolls, I believe.
Oh, lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Where did I put that?
Everything we've been
Yeah.
doing really good at tonight.
Where do we
Yeah.
put that on our character sheet?
Should I just put it in notes for now? I guess.
You know
I'm
what?
just.
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I don't think
There really isn't.
I don't think it's a thing on.
I'm just gonna
there.
put it on notes
Yeah.
That's fine.
and other.
Just as
yeah.
long as you know, that it's
Oh,
disadvantage.
I found it. It's under active conditions on like the
Yeah.
top left or top right.
Top
Just
right?
click conditions and it'll pop up a list of conditions.
Ah, I see. I see. Okay, thank you.
Where?
Where's that at?
Exhausted.
Ah.
Just under your HP.
Wait, why does it say I'm
Yeah.
dead?
Oh, okay.
Oh, right. Because you lost HP when you went down a level.
Right.
I think we just heal
Yes,
up to max
so
because
you'll
we
have
just
to-
finished a long rest. I'm dead. Oh no.
I just died. No, I'm not dead. I'm not as dead anymore.
Oh,
It's okay. You
jeez.
got better.
I like it.
Man, why do all these books tell lies? Okay, 181, 185. It's not on there. Strike 291.
What are you looking for?
I was double checking to make sure the exhaustion is. Oh, here it is. Yeah, disadvantage on ability checks is what it is, and that's only checks. So
If I remember right, it doesn't get too bad until like second or third level.
second level, your speed is half, and third is disadvantage on attack rolls and
Yeah,
saves.
That's what it was.
That's the bad one. And then anything beyond is pretty awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Gorad, did you set yourself as an exhausted level 1?
Maybe.
All right. So, as you're sitting there and the rain is falling down around you, it's still dark, but you have light from Wallace's light spell. What do you all do? You don't feel entirely well rested, to be honest. Like, it was not the most comforting night of sleep that you've ever had. Probably definitely ranks up there as one of your worst, between the cold and the rain.
The aches in my joints.
Yarr.
Ah.
All right.
So what do you do?
I'm gonna
guess
munch on
we-
some trail rations.
So as you pull out your trail
Ah, you son of a
rations from your
bitch.
pack,
These things should be preserved. They're like hardtack. Don't you do?
I'm pretty sure I've seen some from like 2009, still in circulation.
they're you stick your hand into mush.
I shove the mush into my mouth.
That's just you're just describing rations there.
Yeah.
It's you are just oh no.
Hey, it
The
tastes better
bag
than
is
normal.
soaked from the rain. Like the
Okay.
pouch that it's in
I'll
is
buy
soaked from
that.
the rain.
Oh yeah. that's
Alright.
true.
But the mush tastes
Hey, they're cereal.
hardtack and field rations, like they taste gross to begin with.
Mhm.
Just hard and flavorless. But these it tastes stale. Like really stale, like worse than usual. It's not the most appetizing thing, but it's filling.
Put some dirt in there, get some flavor.
Right, exactly.
Oh no.
We'll make dirt sausage. All right.
Sausage. All right. So what do you do? What are you doing?
What are we doing? I guess we're continuing along the path. We were tracking like animals until we came to like a river, right?
That was the plan.
As you come
Yeah.
to, or one thing I forgot to mention when you woke up, you notice 2 of your party are gone.
Like the bubbled
Um,
ones, or like the ones who are here?
Yeah, the Sansi and Theron are both gone. They're just
Okay.
not
Are they
there.
ever
Jeez.
even here to begin
In fact,
with?
when you think about it, they weren't there when you when you woke up the first time from the
Huh.
Oh.
the blinding white light that brought you here.
Twilight Zone.
Mm. That wraps up that plot hole there.
There we go. Mhm.
Maybe were they ever there to begin with? Was it all perhaps a dream?
Like, you remember him running with you?
Yeah.
And you remember seeing them when you all got stuck, but when you came to, you don't remember seeing them.
Okay.
So what do you do?
Well, not much we can do about that.
Yeah, I mean, it
either
is
they
what it
look
is,
us
right?
Or they're dead.
Yeah.
Better keep moving.
Yep.
Or hang on, is it still storming or did the storm let up?
Nope, it is still raining. 100%
Never
still
mind.
raining.
Fuck that.
I mean, we gotta
We
go,
can't
right?
just sit here forever.
Yeah.
We could. We probably
If
could sit here
visibility is bad
forever.
enough, we could just lose each other in the rain.
If we stick close enough, we should be fine, boss.
Does anyone have any rope? We could we could have like a guide rope type of thing. I know
Everyone
I can see
worth its weight
fine.
in salt has a hemp rope.
Yeah,
I
I have a
do have 50 feet of hemp rope.
same.
Could we all just like hold on to it?
We tie each other
You
up.
could tie it
See.
around each other's waists.
Yeah.
Actually, what's the visibility like for folks with dark vision in the rain? Is it still occluded?
You can still see probably about, with your dark vision, you
Mhm.
can still see probably about 20 yards in front of you, but it's still dark and the rain is still pouring heavy, so it's hard to make out anything past that.
How
Do we
miserable.
want me at the end of the rope then? That way, if someone does wander off it, I can direct them back on.
It'd be a
If
good
we're
idea.
walking in the rain, okay. And then
Definitely
I guess
put Wallace in the middle. He can't see shit.
Okay.
He does.
All right.
He does
Alec,
have the big
you
ass
have
right.
dark vision too, I believe, right? Being a
Yes.
half elf.
Yeah.
No.
I do.
Maybe you're in front and leading. I don't know what your survival is. Actually, what's mine now? Mine's +2 now.
Mine's +0.
Okay.
Mine's +2.
+2.
Okay, never mind. Maybe
Oh, no.
maybe you are in the rear and I am striking a path or something
Mine's
like that.
+3.
Oh,
Nice.
well, maybe you're striking a path.
Then why am I pointing it? Yeah, why was I pointing things out? Come on.
I don't
Mine's
know.
+3, and I got a bright light.
There we go.
Oh, well, there we go.
Now that the Keystone Cops have arranged themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Are you all still trying to follow the path that you were following before, or?
Can we still see that after
Right,
all that
yeah.
rain?
Yeah.
Everybody give me a survival. Just a general survival.
I can't
Just to see if
decide
anybody can.
whether-
Nope.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Unless we got
Nobody
spoiled.
can really.
With Akko.
Yeah, you can't really make it out. Like I said, the ground went from mud to just puddle to just puddles of water like pretty quickly. It was mud a long time ago. The water's just sitting on the ground now. Slimness, you can kind of see where the path cut through the grass, but it's hard to make out 100% if that even is that path, or is just if this is a new runnel that was cut by the rain. It's hard to tell, but it appears to be leading in the general direction that you were headed before.
My compass is borked, right?
You have a compass?
Your compass?
I do. It's with my navigator's tools.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. You're
Wait.
Yeah, right. Then where were you?
well, that's what I said earlier when he rolled for his navigator's tools.
Okay.
An attempt was made.
Everything is like out of order. Like the compass
Can I
doesn't appear to be
cast
like
mending on the
working right.
compass?
I mean, you can try. Yeah.
I would like to try.
Try.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Let me just double check mending. See. It's a roll, break the 10, an object you touch, such as
Yeah, that's pretty much a fix.
physically repair a magical item or construct with spell can't restore magic to such an object. Yeah, I would say that you would be able to at least fix the needle to where it would work right.
Yes,
it
we
starts
have
spinning.
cardinal direction.
Yeah.
Now, give me another navigator's tools roll. So, D20 plus your proficiency bonus.
Which is 2 now. Oh, son of a bitch! Again?
5.
That's the
Yeah,
exact same roll.
Yeah.
So,
Somebody else
then
want to try and read the compass?
What would that just be? Like just a generic intelligence check for use a compass?
Or wisdom, or
I think it's
give me just roll a d20.
Just roll a d20. Okay, can I read compass? Do I know which way is north? 10.
And
Compass.
you look at the compass. It appears to be kind of spinning. It can't really.
oh,
it's not really like
Ew.
focusing
It is
on.
the Twilight Zone.
Right.
Oh. Or you're standing underneath a power line and don't realize it for about 10 minutes.
I'm gonna
Here I
grab.
was
Yeah,
thinking my cataracts were coming back.
I'm gonna grab the compass and say, "Here, let me give it a try."
It's
Okay.
spinning.
Well, you know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
okay.
just spinning. It'll occasionally kind of like stop in just like a random direction, but
Ink, it's
each
broke.
time like it doesn't stop in the same place twice, and it just keeps kind of spinning around.
Wait, is this a compass or a Ouija board?
Right.
It's a compass.
Oh no, are we playing Phas and don't know it?
Oh no.
Phasmophobia.
All right, so what do you do? What are you doing?
Ah,
Channel my inner fealties. What are you doing?
Oh.
we have no fly, especially right now.
Flies?
Flies?
Why?
Why fools?
Clouds?
Me Gungaga?
Oh no.
Me? Good gaga.
Oh dear.
All right, anyway.
Oh boy. Yes.
You know Gungaga?
I guess, well, we could just pick a random direction and just keep going until we hit water.
How about this? Here's what I'm going to do.
Devil's
I've-
advocate, you've already hit water.
Right, well, yeah. Water's hit us a couple times.
Hey!
All right, I've got a grappling
Water's
hook.
dust.
I've got a grappling hook. I've got some rope. I'm going to fashion them together and climb a tree.
Okay. Give me a acrobatics with disadvantage because it's raining.
12. I hate you so much. Wait a second. If I'm using the rope, wouldn't that stabilize that a little bit?
Well, is a hemp rope sliding on wet bark.
Yeah, but that's what the grappling hook's for.
Oh, grappling hook. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, straight roll 16.
16. All right, cool.
Yeah, you're able to get it onto a branch pretty high up.
Mhm.
So give me an athletics to climb the rope. Then.
I hate this game. 7. Why did you do that to me?
You
Oh my
reach
God.
up and you lock your hands into place and you jump up try to like climb the rope, but your hands keep sliding down the rope from the wet from the rain that's soaking the rope up. Give me one more athletics.
There we go with the 20.
Okay, you're finally able to get a good grip on the rope, and you start making your way up to the top of the tree. You get up to where the branch was, and you can. It's still dark, so you can't really make anything out. Give me a perception check with disadvantage to try to see what you can when the lightning strikes.
Hey, boss. Can you give me some of that light that you have?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
All right, so are you going to cast light on me or?
Yes.
Cool.
Consider it casted.
Well, that sucks, but
Okay. So, as the light spell takes hold, you kind of go blind for a second again, as your whole body just starts like radiating the light.
Roll the
And
5.
You try to adjust your eyes, but you just can't see past. And then the lightning strikes, and you can't really make anything out. All you see is just forest, in that brief second of a flash. You just see forest.
all right. Well, I'm gonna.
If we were any closer to the coast, we'd probably cause some shipwrecks. With that.
Right. Yeah. I am the lighthouse. All right. Well, I'm gonna stay up there until my eyes adjust.
Okay, give me another perception check.
18 that time.
18.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, a good roll.
Yay! We got there.
Yeah, so when the light as you blink a couple times and let your eyes adjust to the light, you're able to make out, like I said before, it's just forest from what you can see. You can't really go up any higher in the tree because it's really starting to thin out, and They're constantly swaying in the wind, and so it's hard to like keep yourself stabilized for too long. But you're able to see in the distance a mountain. You can't really tell how far. You can't really get a clear picture of it through the rain.
Mm-hmm.
You can just barely make out the silhouette through the early morning twilight.
Okay.
The sun has not even made its way up, but you can just see a distant light on the horizon. That's basically it.
Wow. Nothing but forest and one mountain.
That you can see. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll shout that down. Say there's a mountain and point in that direction. And that's about all. That's it. That's all we got.
Also with that, as you're sitting there and you shout down, you know what you see, as you look back up to, you know, just try to see if you can make out anything else. You see movement out of the corner of your eye, and you just turn to your right, and on the branch next to you, you see, only for the briefest of moments, only in the brief flash of light, you see what looks like a little child on a branch next to you. It kind of smiles at you, the lightning flashes, and then flashes again, and it's gone.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Okay.
Nope. Not happy.
Nope.
And then in the faint wind, you hear, "I shot again."
What?
Yeah.
Did
Is that what I
shot
hear?
a kid?
Uh-huh. Oh, then I'm not worried then.
That-
I'm
that's
fine.
fucking
That's
PTSD
completely.
here?
That's completely.
Yeah, that's
out
an
of
inside
context.
joke.
But you do see the child. You see a child for a brief second. It kind of smiles at you. Lightning flashes again, and it's gone.
Okay, I'll keep that one to myself.
All right.
Don't need anyone thinking I'm crazy.
Nemo,
Does that
I'd
make you
only
cry?
try like one exorcism.
All right, so you climb back down, I assume.
Yep.
And you rejoin the party, and you relay what you saw, which is that, you know, you can just see a mountain and only forest for as far as you can see.
There's a mountain over there. That's about all.
And if it's the only visible landmark.
I don't have any
It
other.
appeared to be straight, kind of kitty corner to the left, like in that kind of general direction from where you were, where you all were currently, the direction that you all were currently going towards. And you could tell from where the light was coming up behind the mountain that that, you know, if you're following normal cardinal directions, that would probably be towards the east.
Okay.
The mountain is in.
Yeah, if only we had a functioning compass.
Meh.
Yeah.
Overrated,
Right.
I guess.
Yeah.
Because
Only
it's
had
hard to tell if it was to the
revised
southeast or if it
functioning
was to the
compass.
northeast.
Okay. So I guess, are we going in that direction?
It's the only visible landmark. I don't see why not.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll
Okay.
find dwarves or something.
Yeah,
Who
something.
knows?
Tra la la
So
la
as
la.
you-
Fortress game.
As you break from the path that you're on and start heading deeper into the forest towards the general direction that you saw the mountain in, it starts to get lighter. The rain has not let up. It is still just pouring. Just thunder and lightning constantly.
Very, very frightening.
Great. Just what we need. More light.
But it is getting lighter. It's still very downcast, deep in the woods that you are in. When it finally reaches to what would be about midday for you all, it still feels like early morning. You know, you're able to see, but you know, with the rain and everything, it's just really dark. Not to like complete darkness, but Gorad, as you all are making your way through, just every so often, you'll catch out of the corner of your eye, you'll see that child that you saw before, just kind of like running along, kind of parallel to your all's path, and it'll occasionally just kind of like wave at you and then like disappear behind a tree. and it's just like that for like the next 2 or 3 hours as you pass through. You'll just see that child.
Okay.
Being stalked by a fucking leprechaun or something.
It doesn't appear to be hostile. It hasn't approached you in any manner. It appears to be laughing, but you don't hear anything. And as you look around, like nobody else seems to notice it. It's just you.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say, hey, there's I don't know if you could see this, but there's someone following us.
What?
Looks like a little kid.
As you say that, you see the child again, and it like trips and falls over a tree branch that's laying down on the ground, and disappears.
Poof?
But nobody else sees it. It's only you.
Okay.
As far as you can tell, because
Yeah.
the direction that you pointed in. Let's see. Everybody else, give me a perception check. Everybody but Gorad, I should say.
11.
Yeah. In fact, Alec, you don't see anything. Not at all. You look in the direction that he pointed. There's nothing there.
Yes, you
I don't-
okay, Gorad?
I think so. Maybe I hit my head or something, but
You're not supposed to stare directly into the light spell.
Fooled me. Oh no. So
Okay. So for the next hour or so, as you travel, Gorad, you're still seeing the little kid. It'll trip and stumble or like bump into something as it's making cutting a parallel path to you all.
Mhm.
So give me who's in the lead? Who's in front?
I think it's me.
What's your marching order?
My what?
So, are you in front, Alec?
or was it Wallace in front?
I think it was whoever had like a high survival and dark vision. I know I was at the rear.
I don't have dark vision, but I had survival +3 in the light.
Oh yeah. That's why we put him in front. That's right.
Okay.
And I was in the rear.
And I
Go
guess
ahead
I'll
and give
follow
me
Wallace.
whoever's in front, give me a survival check just to maintain the current path that you're on heading.
Well, that's a big no.
Yeah, 9.
So your pace,
9.
your all's pace kind of slows as Wallace tries to pick their way through to find the best path for you all to travel. The underbrush is getting pretty thick. With down trees and branches, brambles kind of blocking the general direction that you all are going, so you're having to like double back and try to find another way around. So it definitely like impedes your progress. The rain is still coming down. It's not letting up. It's pouring just as hard as it was the night before. Okay. So as you travel through for the next hour or so, trying to find your way through, Wallace, give me another survival check, please.
Oh, I think I did a thing. My bad.
Oh.
Yeah, I accidentally left the game. Give me a second.
I said, screw this shit,
I've got
I'm
a
out.
couple extra buttons on my mouse, and for some reason, one of them's macro to refresh.
Mm.
I have no idea how that happened.
He's out.
Okay, let's try that again. Well, it's a little better than
Okay.
last time.
10, yeah.
So you're not having as much trouble, but it's still tough going. It's still slowing. For every hour that passes, you're probably only moving maybe about a half a mile. It's starting to get darker. Um, okay.
If only we had a bard
Um,
to start singing marching songs.
as you're making your way through, you come across a stump that is off the side of the road. You notice almost immediately, Wallace, there's just this palatable malice that is just radiating from the tree stump.
Friggin' hippies.
Oh no.
It doesn't look any different from any other tree stump. It's just, for whatever reason, you're just getting this intense hatred that's just radiating from it. It's very palatable. Like, even the rest of you kind of feel like this gnawing at the back of your mind that you should probably, avoid that stump at all costs. But there's also a draw there. Like, you just feel like you need to check it out. But it's like conflicting emotions.
Are you telling me I need to sit down because I'm an old man?
Take a load off, old timer.
Just for that, I'm ignoring it completely.
No.
Yep. There's nothing to be gained here. Let's go, folks.
Oh boy.
Gorad.
Freaking stump trying to tell me I'm old.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Gorad.
Nope,
the
I'm
little
good.
child that you saw before, that
Mhm.
you've been seeing all day,
Mhm.
kind of runs up and just sits on the stump. And kind of beckons you.
No, hell
forward.
no. Double hell no. I walk on.
As you get close to it, the child smiles and like kind of motions heavy for you to come towards it. As you get closer, the child disappears.
Okay. Fuck that stump. Let's go.
Fuck that stump. Fuck
Oh
that
man.
stump in particular.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
As you all get closer to the stump to make your way around it, the part about it that looks off is where the top, where like the part of the tree that was originally supposed to be there, where it would have fallen off. Looks like there's a hinge there.
A hinge
Stump.
Yeah,
in the stump.
like a wooden hinge, like
It
on a
is
wooden
fucking
door.
leprechaun.
Oh, God.
So you're just gonna walk past?
Yeah, I'm not messing with that little shit. He like pogos. He uses metal pogo sticks on people's chests. Fuck that noise.
What?
No
I
one's
don't
ever...
know what the hell you said, but it sounded like leprechauns.
Yeah. Leprechaun, the first movie with Jennifer Aniston.
yeah.
Okay. I thought we were talking about the contents of the game.
Yeah, fuck that little shit.
Right? Fuck, yeah. Fuck that little shit. We're out.
That movie was fucking terrifying to me as a kid, and I have no idea why. I rewatched it and just, it's dumb.
Yeah.
Fuck that little shit.
So you all are just ignoring the stump.
Yeah,
and walking
100%. You gave us an ominous
Yep.
warning. Fuck that noise.
on. Okay. As you walk past, you hear a creak.
Ah, fuck.
A creek.
No. You walk past. Nothing happens. You still feel that kind of malice.
Mhm.
The need to investigate it is also still there. Like, you still feel this kind of drive to want to check it out, but you want to just kind of push those feelings down and ignore it and keep walking.
Grass doesn't creak.
50-50, I might shoot it.
Right? You know what? I'll give you a gold piece if you do.
Okay. I blast it with some Eldritch blasts.
Are you shooting the stump?
Yes.
Wait, hang on.
Spells. What?
Can I cast Sacred Flame on the stump?
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. We're getting to like gazebo levels.
right.
Of,
Exactly.
what
Burn
exactly?
it down. Purge it in holy fire.
Oh, no,
we were going to ignore it. Now we're like, nuke it from orbit. That's the only way to be sure.
Boy.
Alec, as
Yeah.
you hit the stump with your Eldritch Blast, the spell looks like it hits, but it's like it's absorbed, and the top of the stump just flies open.
Oh shit.
When it opens, immediately your mind is just assailed with these visions. You see flashes. You can't make it all out. It's just flash after flash after flash. You see people screaming. You see explosions. You hear gunfire. It's just boom, boom, boom. You don't have enough time to try to make any type of headway in it. It's just the most horrific thing. You see people in agony. You see members of your platoon, lying dead. You see people from the village that you grew from the mine where you were brought up. You see your friends, and they're just lying dead in the cave. You see collapses. You see the buildings falling. You see fire raining from the sky. It's just flash, 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 flash. After the last flash, you find yourself on your knees. You're clutching your head. Everybody else, while this was going on, Alec just lets out this scream and just starts, pulling out their hair, and they fall to their knees. What do you do?
Is he gonna wake up and try to convince us of the Reaper Menace? Fuck, there's not much I can do here.
Right, yeah.
I guess we'll just physically get in front of him.
Yeah, I'll pat him on the back and be like, hey, it's okay. Here's the gold piece I owe you.
I'm gonna put myself
Alec.
in between him and the stump.
Yeah.
As soon as you feel the hand on your shoulder, you just have this impulse to just get away, frightened, the most scared that you've ever been. You just need to get away. You open up your eyes and you see Wallace in front of you, and you just feel this fear.
I am afraid of old man.
Perfectly reasonable.
Yep, yeah. That's scans.
So
You ever been in a nursing home? Jeez.
You were frightened.
You ain't wrong.
Okay.
Of everyone that you see.
He is afeared.
Yes. The most feared that you've ever been.
Okay.
Frightened and exhausted. Rough.
He jumps up, clutching his holstered sword for dear life, and takes some steps away from everybody.
What do you all do?
Hey, calm down, bud. Calm down. It's me. It's Gorad.
Shit. Got nothing. Fuck.
He's just gonna go sit down away from everything for now.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on that fucking stump. I'm ready for this leprechaun bullshit.
As Wallace, as you turn your attention to the stump, you no longer feel that intense malice or hate or even the need. It just it just looks like a normal stump. There's you get no bad vibes from it. It's just whatever was there before is gone.
It's just a stump.
Did Alec absorb the bad mojo? Is he possessed?
Oh no. Not my mojo.
You're
right. Wallace, give me.
Alec has become the stump.
Religion.
Give me a religion or medicine check, whichever one you choose.
weirdly enough, I have a higher roll for medicine.
You study healing more than your
Okay.
faith.
Combining your little knowledge of faith and then your medical expertise,
Oh my god, I'm gonna
You-
turn into a faith healer and exercise demons.
Bring up the
you
crystals.
Right.
don't sense any malice. You don't sense any other presence. You don't sense anything to lead you to believe that Alec is possessed.
Oh. In the name
Whatever
of
whatever whatever happened to him appeared to be pretty brief. It was very mentally taxing and psychologically taxing. He appears to just be afraid of any of you all, anybody. It doesn't appear to be like focused on one person. It's just he just appears to be afraid.
General scared. Can
I
we?
feel like if we get any closer to him, he's just gonna bolt, and we're probably not gonna be able to find him if he does. Anyone got any ideas?
So I've got this 50 feet of rope, right?
I like where you're going.
God.
I say we surround him
Oh God.
and we tie him up and we just drag him with us.
And it's
Zayba-
always an option.
It is always an option.
Oh boy.
Brute force never hurt nobody.
I think it has hurt many people.
Right, yeah. Quite a
Mm.
few.
I thought that was the whole point of brute force, was to,
Right.
you know.
Maybe do we have a good persuasion? Can we maybe persuade him to calm down and
If we persuade him, we can see what he's up to.
yeah.
That's a dump stat for me, no sir.
Yeah, I got a minus
I got
one.
perception.
I got insight.
I got +0 of persuasion. Can anyone beat +0 for
God.
persuasion?
I've got a +1.
Well,
Oh, there you go.
yep, you're the man.
I
I think
have
Alec has a
persuasion.
pretty persuasion. Yeah, I mean it's whatever you all want to do. I'm just the storyteller.
What's the worst that could happen? Famous last words.
Allons-y.
Let's see.
if I treat him like a rabid chipmunk, can I use animal handling instead?
Come here, boy. Come here. Come here.
Alec, what are you doing?
He is clutching the sword not in like a threatening manner, but just like kind of like this is the only comfort that he has at the moment, and he is clinging to it for dear life.
Kind of like a child with a blankie,
Yeah.
but not necessarily like in that, but like how a child would cling to, you know, like
Yes.
their favorite stuffed animal or whatever when they're scared.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try and persuade him. I have bad feelings about this, but here we go. Here goes an attempt.
Hey, 17.
Holy shit!
Come on.
Hey.
Come on.
What do you say? What do you say to Alec?
Snap the fuck out of it. Get on your feet.
Oh,
Time to
no.
go.
I feel like that would probably be more of a intimidation if we're being honest.
It's a rousing speech. I don't know what you're
Oh,
talking about.
boy.
What effect does it have?
Well, that's what I'm trying to look up. You know, when you have the conflict of rules.
Well, persuasion's usually against a DC.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see what it does against somebody who has the frightened condition,
Yeah.
because that's a different set of rules.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Mostly it's just disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of fear
Yeah.
is within sight.
All right. So what do you say? What is your charisma? Um, your charisma score, not your ability modifier, but your score.
13.
No. Sorry, Alec.
Uh.
Mine is 17.
17. Okay. So as you're sitting there and you're just scared, like you somewhere in in your subconscious mind, you recognize these people, you know they're not a threat, but just right now, you really, really don't care. You're just scared of these people. Um, you see Wallace step up. And what do you say, Wallace? Again, sorry.
I basically just tell him to snap out of it. Get on
You
your feet.
recognize him. This is your commanding officer. He's very a very frightening person. Like generally, he's very hardcore.
I'm a
But
kindly old man.
his words are enough to kind of like you at least don't feel like that this man's going to cause you harm. While you don't want to get any closer to him, and you're still scared of him, it's enough to kind of like get you to kind of like snap out of it for a second. Enough to keep moving on. You realize that you're here and you remember why you're here and what you need to do. You're still scared and you just don't know why. Those things that you saw, the visions that keep flashing before your eyes each time you close your eyes.
Yeah.
Wait, did the stub just cast PTSD on you?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
On magic.
Sorry.
What do y'all do? What are you doing?
I mean, if he makes a break for it, I'm going to try and lasso him.
He does have like a flash of recognition in his eyes,
Mm-hmm.
but he's still shaking.
Yeah. Enough that you can keep going if you need to. You don't want to get any closer to them. But you'll follow them if they keep moving.
Okay.
You don't. Being alone right now is probably more scary than being with these people.
Okay.
So, we going back to the mountain?
He
Guess
gives
we
a
just carry
scary-
on.
He gives a shaky nod.
Keep on carrying on.
All right.
Okay.
Towards the big rock.
Yeah.
Give me whoever is taking the lead. I'll let you all decide. Give me one more survival check.
Wallace, I believe you're the
Rolling.
boss.
Hey!
16. You're rolling hot
I'm
tonight. Good
glad
job.
Yeah.
all of my luck decided to wait until the end of the camp or the session.
Yeah.
For the last hour that you have of what you perceive to be daylight, you're able to make a little bit more headway. You're able to find a small kind of rock outcropping from which you're able to take some shelter from the continual downpour. It is slightly dry underneath enough and large enough for all of you all to set up some semblance of a camp.
Okay.
You don't know if you'll be able to start a fire because of the amount of water, just the general rain has soaked through a lot of the logs and any potential kindling, but it is dry for the moment.
Dry is better.
Okay, and I think that's where we will probably call it for tonight because
Okay.
I know everybody has work and everything.
Hey,
Yeah.
I would like to do the next session on a Saturday so that we can get
Yeah.
Chrono in.
yeah.
Stay up later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll
I
schedule
can't
that.
do this weekend because of work, but the rest of the month I'm pretty much free. So just whatever works for everybody, just let me know and we can schedule for them.
All right.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll sort it out. Does anybody want to go rating? Do we know is Kirkmus Prime still doing his thing? He was live a bit
Shoot,
ago.
I don't think so.
I think
Sadly.
I ought to go.
All right,
I
bud.
still have to study for that
Yeah.
test tomorrow.
Well, good luck on that.
See ya. Appreciate it. Take it easy, guys.
Yeah, you too, bud.
Hope you have fun.
Yeah, got no one.
All right. Well, let's see. There is a Vinny. We like to do the rating of a Vinny, so let's go ahead and do that.
I am dying to. Oh wait, never mind.
What are you dying
You're
for?
dying.
Don't die.
I was dying to see like Jade rip apart all of Clever's characters,
Oh
and I
no.
was gonna go, and I just realized no one's in there.
Uh,
But actually, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over anyways. So if
Alright.
we're continuing the chat, just run me over in voice chat.
all right.
Okay. I'm gonna go to bed.
All
It was
right.
very fun.
Okay.
Though.
Yeah,
See you
good
guys
game.
Thank you,
later.
everybody.
All right. Well, thank you all for hanging out with us. We're gonna rate a Vinny real quick. Other than that, thank you all for hanging out and adios, amigos.
Bye.